No, 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 no.
Nothing happened. Like, wow. Like we
Run.
Deja vu, I just been in this place before. Higher on the street, and I know it's my time to go. Some mystery.
Skylines and Supras are all calling my name.
Chrome wheels.
That's the thing over there, though.
I
The
know.
lights is like a huge thing over there.
And
Yeah.
if it's done right, I like it. But the way they use it, usually I don't like it.
Yeah, chrome wraps.
It's
and
just not my.
They put
thing.
lights in the weirdest places too. Like all
They
the
put it
little like
everywhere.
cracks and crevices.
Yeah.
Like, there shouldn't be lights there.
Have you seen like the Avesto wraps where they put lines on like every single piece of the car?
Yep.
I'm like, that looks awful.
Yep. And like a lot of it is like reflective.
It's
So
so.
it's like it's chrome and then also reflective tape.
I
on,
want
like,
my
some
car to have a
pieces, too.
mess of lines going everywhere.
Yeah, it's
Let me
not-
just
Did I
highlight the
send
panel
you guys?
gaps.
There was a charger
Wow.
that came into my shop, and every like body line on the car, the guy had this like red like double-sided tape kind of thing that
The
he
bright
put
red
on there.
tape, like
Yeah,
electrical tape,
not
kind of look
yeah,
like that.
kind of
Yeah,
looking
okay.
something like that, and it lined
It's
every
literally, like,
body
this bright.
panel on the
Yeah.
car, and it was like he put it on there by hand. 'Cause it was all like squiggly, it wasn't even straight. I was
Is it a
just like,
V6?
no, it was a Hemi.
Oh.
I wanted to ask the guy like
That's a
what
shame.
happened, but he couldn't speak English, so
I don't know what I did
Maybe
it
he
for.
bought it like
I
that.
think he was Russian.
Maybe
And
he
I
bought
don't
it
think
like
he
I
had
don't know what I did it
Russian.
for. I put red
I don't
dots on
think
my
he had
truck.
any idea what he was driving.
Maybe he bought it like that.
But like I don't know why people do that.
You
No,
stupid
that's
American, why are you looking at my car like that? I don't know.
It's kind of like, you know,
I don't know.
I kind of see like a lot of Corvettes that kind of do stuff like that too.
A good
Like
amount,
the,
yeah.
the striping like that, and it's just like,
The pinstriping or it's just tape?
well, paint striping. Paint's just tape.
Yeah.
Oh, pinstriping.
It sucks because like,
Just spend the extra money and do it right.
right,
Please.
Like my thing is, if you're gonna pay that much for a Corvette, why ruin it?
Exactly.
Yeah,
Why?
exactly.
It's like a Hellcat, and like some of the wraps and stuff that I see, and like putting like 20 like something inch rims, like 25-inch rims on a Hellcat. Like obviously that wouldn't be possible. Like stupidly absurd.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
To the point where it's
massive
raising
rims.
the ride
Yeah.
heights.
It's like you're literally just ruining the car.
Yeah.
Like why would you do that?
There's this
Even
thing.
32s too. I see that a lot. It's like putting rims on it that just don't fit and
Oh, here we go. What is the car that pisses you off the most?
Grease.
Wow.
There's so many cars.
See,
that
I
piss
gotta
me off.
think about it.
That
I'm
doesn't.
not sure.
Actually no, I gotta take that back because Prius drivers haven't been pissing me off a lot lately.
That should be kind of cool.
Pisses me
Yeah,
off.
actually a lot of them get out of my way, which is good.
The Nissan Juke.
Yeah, that car just makes me angry when I see it.
If I see one of those with a Nismo badge, it just makes me even more angry.
Really?
Convertible.
Oh, I
There
hate
is
the-
there is a Nismo version though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it has the Nissan GTR engine.
Yes.
I know.
No,
That
no,
car's
no.
in Forza.
That's a Juke R. That's different.
Oh, okay.
That's different.
I don't
Oh,
know
they're
anything
saying
about
Well, then
that.
what's the Nismo?
The Nismo version is just a Nismo version. It's just it's kind of there's a Sentra Nismo Sentra, which is there's nothing power. There's no extra power. Everything is the same. It just has a body kit and
Oh.
black accents and red accents. That's literally what the Nismo Juke is.
That's like putting an SRT badge on a V6. That annoys
Yes.
me.
Still makes me crazy.
Yes. So, but there is
Actually-
a Juke R, but I think there's only like a couple dozen in the world. And that thing is ridiculous.
Pisses me off.
Yeah.
But
But like, I just see one of those, and
Yeah.
I just want to I want to drag the
Yeah.
owner of his car. Like, why would
What?
you buy this?
what Nissan executive approved
That was me.
to make
I
that
mean,
car?
he was clearly on
High.
LSD.
Yes. Definitely. Like
His
when-
vision must have been so screwed up. He was like, "That looks fantastic."
Like, if I was ever an executive and saw that, I would fire that person immediately. Like, what would make you design that horribly ugly car?
I don't know.
Why?
Actually, the cars I
don't
actually hate
know.
that piss me off is the silent TCs.
They're
That's
true.
just-
Silent
people who
TCs,
drive
the people
those,
who
they're
drive
like-
them.
They're bad. FRSs I don't like.
They're cool little cars, but like the way
No,
people drive
They're
them-
fun.
They're
It's
fun. They're
it's
light, but
like a
they're just-
Miata. Like they're
Yeah.
fun, but I would never buy
Owner,
one.
whoever.
Yeah, no, I'd
owns
never
one,
buy one.
Never
knows-
buy one.
Never buy one.
Like I'm not a fan of Mercedes. I hate Mercedes drivers.
I love.
I just hate Mercedes.
dude.
I like.
I hate
couple
drivers. They
AMGs.
think they own the road and all the whole.
Bro, I'm
thing.
sorry, but like if I spent like $100 grand on a Mercedes, I'm I'm gonna do whatever the heck. If I'm gonna
I
be,
do
like,
own the road.
like seriously, dude. Like if I'm spending, like for example, right? Like an S-Class coupe AMG, like an S63 coupe AMG, that's like $150,000 car, and it's like the nicest interior I've ever been in.
The S-Classes have really
Oh
nice interiors.
my
I want to
God.
sit in one when you go to the auto shop.
Dude,
Okay,
like there was
so
one.
nice.
There was one at CarMax last time I went there, and it had red interior with quilted leather.
I've never seen that in a Mercedes.
That
I think it's
looks
always
really
black
nice.
or silver.
No, it had red interior, carbon fiber trim.
Ooh.
Oh my god, I sat in there. I just didn't want to get out. It was so, and like everything is just like the quality of the interior is so nice, and it's a bi-turbo V8. It's stupid fast.
Yeah,
like
just horsepower.
it's so cool. Like I don't know. I
Yeah,
love
it's
this.
it's crazy. Like you sit in a GM vehicle and every single body panel is plastic.
Oh,
Horrible,
yeah.
like
Or the
they've
Mustang
been
Better,
doing plastic.
Ford.
but yeah.
Yeah, Ford's gotten a little better.
Once
But
you
I
spend
think
most
Dodge-
money
They got
on
rid
it,
of them.
a lot
They
better.
destroyed
Dodge's
Mustang for
interiors
me.
are really. If you look at it like an 06 Charger and you look at a Charger today, you're like,
Yes.
wow, it's not.
Dodge
even
has
a
had the
safe car.
craziest, like, even though like I did not like when FCA bought them, but to be honest, if it wasn't FCA, I think
They've been doing better.
bankrupt. I think they would have gone bankrupt.
Probably,
by now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't know how they
cars-
haven't yet.
Their cars
Think
are
about the
like
cars
Hellcat,
they're
dude.
selling.
Dodge and Jeep's blown up. Like the Grand Cherokee,
Even
the
Ram.
Wrangler. Yeah, Ram too.
Rams didn't they surpass Chevy?
In
think they did at
combined
one
sales,
point, right?
so they're selling two different 1500s. They're still
Oh,
selling
okay.
the old generation
yeah.
truck, and they're selling the current generation truck.
Yeah.
So those two sales combined have passed Chevy.
Because the old ones are like work trucks only now, right?
Yeah, but if you combine Chevy and
Old ones,
GMC,
baby.
it's still ahead of Ram.
Okay, okay. All right.
But
Still,
to be
yeah, I know
honest,
they've been
don't-
doing better.
Cummins are still around.
I hate
But no,
no,
nothing's ever gonna catch Ford.
No, they started it
for the
so
price.
It's
It's just like the F-150s are so cheap in comparison. They're so cheap.
Always be a Cummins guy. That's
I don't
just
think
me.
they look good at all.
Always look
Other than the Raptor, but then it has the
No
EcoBoost,
power
and it just
joke?
makes me
Yeah.
mad.
What?
No power joke.
What?
Power stroke. Power joke.
Yeah.
oh.
Cummins are always
Turbo.
I'm sorry to the Ford people, but like I
Like
hate
the names.
every engine you have. I hate the Coyote.
You made a Mustang into a crossover. Why? An electric.
Boy, are we
But
going
what
there?
about, what about the
Dude,
new
that pisses
7.3
me off.
V8
That would
F250?
that'd be a car that pisses me off. It's the Mustang 8.
I
if you
still
got
wouldn't
rid of the
buy one.
Mustang.
I still wouldn't buy one, dude. Still wouldn't.
I find it interesting that like all these other brands are kind of going electric, but yet the big truck market, like
Just going
F250s,
bigger.
2500s, we'll
My
just
trucks.
throw a bigger engine in it.
'Cause I
There's
think-
no emissions regulations,
Exactly.
so whatever.
Right? Yeah,
That's
past
why
a
I
certain
want them.
weight, you can't. There's no
Ooh.
emissions, so you can do whatever you want.
So all the Ford guys are like, oh, when's the 7.3 gonna be in the Mustang? And Ford's like,
Never, bro.
oh, what?
Never.
It makes less power than our
Yeah.
5-liter V8. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Which
Yeah, no.
it's actually really surprising. It is impressive. Out of a 5.0, having that much power is impressive.
The, yeah, the
Right.
horsepower per displacement has gotten a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Killer.
Well, the thing,
Yeah.
like, it's tuned. The 7.3 is tuned for a truck.
Right.
Like,
The torque is stupid.
So the torque is stupid, and the torque is available from 2,000 RPM to like 5,000.
That's
RPM.
one thing.
and that's why the power numbers are
Okay.
kind of down.
So let's talk
just
about that.
Picking a point.
Right.
What we're talking
So
about.
import people, right? Their V6s, they have horsepower and torque available so low in RPMs, and that's why they're destroying V8s, wrecking V8s.
What V6s are we talking about?
Infinities to be specific.
Okay, Infinity.
So the G3.
Are those turbo?
The
or are they-
Q50s. They are so
Q5s too.
there is a V6 version, which literally is just as fast as my car, and it's a it's a 3.5 or 3.6, and it's
Is
so
it naturally
fast.
aspirated?
Yeah, NA. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, but it's available at like 2,000 something RPM. Like it's by the time I'm barely getting in my RPM like power band, they're already at full like peak. So they're stupid fast. Like the acceleration is
Is
ridiculous.
the car is lighter though,
and way later.
significantly lighter.
Yeah.
Than
But
And
they can fly.
There is a turbo version, which when
They-
those get modded,
They're nasty.
like they're still on like stock bottom ends and everything, and they're going against Hellcats. So
Yeah.
they're really fast, and it's a sedan. So
You can't. In the G35 though.
they don't make those anymore.
The
No,
350Z. That 350Z. was
they're about to
really
be
cool.
discontinued too.
Yeah. Camaro's
Well, I
being
think there's a new
discontinued.
generation.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
can we
gonna
talk
come out.
about that?
What, Camaro?
Why?
But they're discontinuing it.
Yeah, discontinuing.
I-
I've heard
it's sad.
2021 and then I've heard 2023.
It's 2023.
Yeah.
Because
2021.
they're
I love
gonna-
the Camaro.
Yeah, and I it's sad because like I think I'm gonna get one.
But that might even make it cooler if you do
Yeah,
get one.
and like
It's
I want to get
value
something
around
really
it.
rare.
And like I think about it
So-
more and more. I would
94
rather than
Supra?
kill it than make it something like what Ford did.
Like the
with
Viper,
last time.
right?
Like the Viper.
Yeah,
Just,
kill it
if you
instead
can't
of-
let it be what it has always been.
Yeah,
Kill it.
They should stop the.
I still think Dodge might come or SRT might come out with another Viper, but I think
Mid-engine.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe,
I would be excited
or
for that.
electric
That'd be interesting.
assistance.
I've heard rumors
Probably.
of a Barracuda that
I
will
heard about that
replace
too.
the Challenger
Yeah, I
and
heard
have a
about that.
twin
Have a
turbo
V6.
V6.
Yeah, which I'm kind of glad they'll do that. Like
Get
just,
rid of the
just
Challenger
let
name.
the Challenger like.
That's a good
die
idea.
with
That's
the
a good
V8.
idea. Like I get we can't keep making
Yeah.
V8.
The Hemi is definitely done after 2021.
Yeah, which I heard.
Wow, how about that? Oh
No
man,
more
dude,
5.7.
2 years. This is gonna be crazy.
That
Yeah.
engine's been out
Dude,
since
it's been out forever.
2003.
I know.
That
And
car
it
has been
hasn't
around
really
forever.
it had one major refresh in 2009 and nothing has been
That's
done to it
it.
since then.
Just more power.
Yeah, well the 5.7 has made 395 horsepower in the truck since 2009.
Yeah,
It
so,
hasn't changed.
jeez.
But guess what? People still buy them.
Yeah.
like.
I mean
it's-
they're pretty good engines.
I would have one. I would have
Yeah.
a Ram with it with a 5.7.
Yeah.
They're good.
too.
The only thing that really kills them is a lot of idle time,
Yes.
and the MDS. I think the lifters are too heavy and it wears
Oh,
out the
boy.
camshaft. But
The
then you get
MDS
into all
is
kinds of science.
literally
with
the
that.
worst sounding thing.
Oh yeah.
Worst sounding
For
cars.
anybody out there who wants to modify their 5.7 powered vehicle,
Please take that out.
take the MDS out because your car will sound
Like when it's
horrible.
raining, I have it in like regular mode, so it goes into 4-cylinder mode, and that's when that kicks in, and it's like
That sounds so.
I have to like
bad.
blast my music so I won't hear anything. It's the worst sounding thing I've ever experienced.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Horrible.
have you guys seen the new SSC Tuarta?
What?
The Tuartua. Tuarta.
Quadra-tua!
Oh, the supercar.
Insert
Yeah, I've seen it.
pronunciation here.
Yes, I've seen it.
Tuartua. Yeah, they just released their first production car
Mhm.
at Philly Auto Show, which we're going to next week. And I'm actually,
Oh, we should do a video.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm genuinely surprised they actually made one.
I really think they weren't gonna do it. I thought they weren't
I
gonna
know.
do it.
If you watch my top speed car rant, I talked about that car because they're trying to go 300 miles an hour,
Yeah.
and I genuinely didn't think they were gonna make it. They released
No.
it in like 2014
Yep.
as the predecessor to the Ultimate Aero, and I'm like, it's been so long,
Yeah.
but I guess they were just.
It's kind
developing
of
it.
weird that they're releasing it at the Philly Auto Show. Like, why?
They've been-
Yeah, no, nothing gets released at the Philly Auto.
They've been there though with the Ultimate Aero like every year.
Yeah.
That's true. The Ultimate Arrow is always there.
That's usually there, so I don't know. They just.
All right, well, I'm going next week. See you guys there.
Anyway, back on that SSC, I'm super excited for it because
I'm gonna look that up right now.
1,750 horsepower from a 5.9 twin turbo V8, which makes it the new most powerful internal combustion production car. That beats Koenigsegg. They made 1,600 horsepower from 5 liters. SSC now makes 1,750 horsepower.
God, this car is gorgeous.
What is,
Isn't it
what is
look
the
good?
engine based on? Is it an in-house engine?
I think it's a fully in-house engine because Chevy doesn't make anything 5.9 liters.
$2 million.
I know.
Well, they
Koenigsegg's
could
3
have.
million.
They could have taken something and like poured it, stroked it. Like
They could
Is it
have.
a Chevy style design?
I think so.
Is it pushrod?
I don't know. Carlos, look up the. I don't think they've
He's on it
released
right
them.
now,
There's
he's on
not
it
that
right
much
now.
information about it.
It's a 5.9 liter twin turbo V8
That's all we know about it.
developed by SSC in conjunction with Southern California based Nelson Racing Engines.
Oh, so it's a Chevy based engine.
Yeah, I
Because
think
Nelson Racing Engines, if you guys know who David Freiberger
God.
is, the F-bomb Camaro,
This is
they built
ridiculous.
that car.
Isn't it good?
All right, ready?
looking?
Yeah, I
So,
love that bomb Camaro.
It's gonna have 1,350 horsepower on 91
Yeah,
on just
on
regular
normal
pump
gas.
gas. On 85, 1,750.
That's what I was saying. Yeah,
Horsepower.
that's more than a Koenigsegg.
Dude.
on the same gas. I'm
And it's
very
gonna have a
impressed.
single clutch.
Oh, really? Those
Yeah.
are gonna be some violent gear
Yeah,
changes.
seven speed single clutch, but it's gonna shift in less than 100 milliseconds.
Yeah, but you still have the.
For that to happen in a single clutch,
Yeah.
that's impressive.
It is impressive, but you still have the torque transfer
Yeah.
where you get the jerk.
Yeah.
That's what
Which
the dual clutch matches.
might
is.
make it really cool.
I
So-
am.
That would make it fun to
I'm
drive.
Yeah.
honestly
Like the
really
Aventador.
excited for this
Yeah.
car.
Like the
However, oh yeah, the Aventador's great because it just bashes you.
yeah,
in.
exactly. Like, that kind of makes it.
I love
like,
Lambo.
really cool.
Yeah, it's great. That's
Kind of
literally.
literally like all Dodges with the 8-speed.
Uh-huh.
That transmission is it's fast. Like that 8-speed, that ZF 8-speed is really fast, but like it'll throw you in your seat when you
Yeah,
shift it.
but
It's really
I'm
fun.
excited for this car. I still think Koenigsegg's gonna be quicker, just because they're lighter, I think, and just Koenigsegg finds a way to be faster than everyone. With their triplex suspension, you can actually launch that thing. Like this thing, it has like,
It has its sights on the 311 miles per hour.
yeah, Koenigsegg's going for that
But it
too.
definitely has the power for it.
Yeah, and it's crazy slippery. It makes like no downforce, However, so
they're
that
prepping to go faster than the Jesco.
I know. That's why there's like this stuff going on. I'm excited for. But the Jesco
Well, I
500.
can't wait to see this now.
The Jesco 500
I
is
know,
coming out
right?
at Geneva, and that's supposed to do 311.
I'm
Special
sorry.
aero work.
I know
for
you're a
it.
Koenigsegg guy, but like I think this car looks better.
Than the Jesco?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I would disagree. It kind of looks like an Enzo, but modernized.
You have to
Ooh.
scroll down to see the rest.
So
Dude,
I
that
love
car,
this
that car looks
SSC.
gorgeous.
It does. But I'm
That
telling you,
is a
dude,
good looking car.
There's
makes-
one on the front end.
It kind of reminds me of the Sesto Elemento a little
Yeah,
bit.
right? Yeah, that's
it's a
what I
lot
was gonna say.
longer, but yeah.
Yeah.
There's
The black and
So-
silver too.
Yeah, I love how it looks,
Dude.
but there's no downforce on it. I think it's just gonna
Oh,
spin
it looks so uncomfortable.
for like
Carbon
so
seats.
worth it.
Carbon seats.
like you
I'll
see
say
Oh,
that.
God.
you see the wing that the Jesco has. They need that for downforce.
Yeah,
That,
it does have a wing.
yeah, but it's like
The
this
coolest
big.
thing about
Yeah.
Koenigsegg's though is they're crazy fast, but you can still drive them. Like
Yeah.
that, like can you drive that on the road?
Oh,
Like,
dude,
I don't
and
know.
Koenigsegg's build quality is insane. Their attention to detail on everything is just every single line of carbon fiber always lines up. In the car.
Yeah,
It's-
I did see that.
Yeah, they have really great quality.
I am impressed with that car, and I'm actually eager to see who's going to get 311 first.
What about the Venom F5?
It's not. Where you at,
we
Hennessy?
can have a whole separate rant about that.
Where you at?
I'm not gonna lie, I love the I really like the Venom. But
I think it looks good.
it looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like the
You just
old
hate
one,
the company.
Yeah, you hate. I'm not gonna lie.
They're-
If I were gonna build my car, I would not bring it to Hennessy.
I get
That
their
guy's a
tuning company and
lunatic.
everything,
Dude,
but
it's so expensive, and like you can get the same thing out of a local shop with good reputation, obviously.
yeah, and
Like
just
for way cheaper.
they have so much talk and not doing.
Yeah.
They came out with this car before they had an engine in it, before they had an interior in it,
Yes.
before they had suspension on it. It was a plastic body resting on 4 tires.
Yes.
Like, we're gonna go 300 miles an hour. And they're
Because
like,
the aerodynamics are apparently so advanced.
and they came out with this video of just a rendering of it going around. It was like, oh no, it's okay. We're wrapping it up. I have to talk about it. It's just, but I'm so happy that we're,
phone.
I'm so happy we're back into top speed wars.
Yes.
Because like in the 90s, it was XJ220, ED110, F1, and then it was just Veyron.
Yep.
But now we got Jesco, Veyron
But-
or Chiron SS.
Yep.
Fiero.
Rocket power.
The rocket,
Yeah.
the rocket powered Fiat probably
No.
over
Coming back, man. They're
300.
coming back.
Dude, that thing has such terrible aerodynamics. You actually just take off in it and
But you
blow
know
up
what's
or
funny?
something. It's
Like
it's
you know
terrible.
why? You know why? Like the Veyron was just like top for so long.
What?
Really, just economy.
Yeah,
just
no
money.
one, no one
Yeah.
except
No one
Volkswagen
had
could
money.
afford to build that.
Yeah, no one had money. Like,
Well,
that's, at the end of the day, like that's why like Ford stopped producing anything for so long.
Mhm.
Chevy,
Yeah,
like,
the supercar market was just.
it was just
dead.
horrible.
Yeah.
It was basically just.
And then the
Lamborghini,
Veyron came
Ferrari,
alive.
and the Veyron.
Yeah, well, the Veyron was the first $1 million car
Yep.
and opened up that whole segment.
Yep.
Bugatti Veyron.
And at that time, the SSC, the original one, actually was faster than the
Mhm.
stock Veyron. So
And
they
I
I
have.
just remember driving that
Koenigsegg,
car
too.
in Forza.
Yeah.
getting
Yep.
so
Yeah, the
frustrated.
CCX was faster.
Yeah, the Koenigsegg went well when it first came out,
Mhm.
and then the Veyron came out, and I don't remember which one was faster when they first came out.
So I think the CCX was faster, but because they made so few of them,
yeah,
no one wanted to test the top
test the top
speed.
speed.
Yeah,
It was
you have to have-
theoretically
you have to have
fast.
at least 30 production cars to qualify
Right.
for a top speed.
And they're making
Really?
99 of that
Yeah.
SSC. So if they go
But
both
you
ways,
have to, you have to sell them.
yeah, I know.
You have to. It
Oh,
doesn't matter how
they'll
many you
definitely be
make.
sold. They'll
There's
definitely
been
be
a
sold.
lot of hype about this car, but that was a long time ago. So
Yeah, they'll definitely be sold.
Alright.
I think
for
those
sure.
Stay tuned because we're gonna have a video at the Philly Auto Show next week and kind of go over some more of these cars.
Yes. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure to watch our first season of Car Rants if you want to sit through all of these. I'm sure this will be more.
Hopefully, it won't be like 10 parts.
This last one was fun.
Those
Let's see
definitely-
how long this one is.
That's
Okay,
not long.
watch all of my other videos. Goodbye.
Deuces.
Here for a minute.
Ah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.